Okay, did this stop? Can y'all hear me? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Tell me y'all can hear me. I know. Why do I have to have technical difficulties before I even start? I'm not doing this. Can y'all hear me? Hello? Okay. So it was telling me my mic, Carolina. It was telling me that my mic wasn't connected, my Judy. It was telling me that my mic wasn't connected and I have other devices. Hey, Miss Weber, my Jimmy Jim, my Spicy. Hey, Brooklyn Rose, I love your name. Oh my gosh. Honey, if you don't have products that say Brooklyn Rose, you need to because I will buy that. Like, imagine getting you a nice little bath scrub that say Brooklyn Rose on it. Don't that feel like something you would like want to rub on your skin? Child, it's the melanin for me. Hey, Carolina. I was sitting here, y'all, I was half asleep, but I said, you know what? I done posted it on my community wall, so I got to make sure that if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So y'all going to hear me, Yakima, pieces. Me and my little sippy sip, and I'm going to make me some beef sausage and some chili dogs while we just up here shooting the shimmy. I missed y'all. Hey, Miss Weber, if I didn't hear you. I need me a Brooklyn Rose body scrub. I'm just telling y'all that right now. Just saying. Miss Cynthia, girl, it's been hot out in these streets. Y'all been behaving yourselves. What I miss? Hey, what's going on? I feel like I want to wait. Let's see if I can make comments in my own stuff and make a. Can I do it now? If I kick myself out, hold up. Oh, I can post a comment. So look, y'all. This how I be feeling when I be looking on social media. Can y'all see my comment? I be just a looking, just a looking. Thanks, my Judy. First, before because it's bothering me, y'all. This is weighing heavy on my spirit. I do not like Brian McKnight anymore. And the fact that Still in Love in my mind, when I play that, when I'm, home cooking something sexy and I got a glass of wine, I sing Still in Love and I sound just like him. Don't do me, and you can't convince me otherwise. But I don't like the way that he's moving out here in these streets. And I've been watching him for quite some time, and I ain't saying nothing. I ain't chat about Mr. McKnight, but I'm not feeling him, and that's just all I'm gonna say about that. Spicy bananas is an understatement. Miss Jim, girls going wild indeed. Hey, Hasana, ain't it Aggie? Like, Lord have mercy, child. If you don't get something else to do, eat a sandwich, go put you a burger on the grill and a nice corn on the cob. I can eat about 4 corn in the cobs. Like, it is not that serious. Boo boo stink. Child, thank you, Carolina. I appreciate you, my love. Yes, throw him all away. Throw the whole entire man away. Just pick him up and throw him away. That's all we gonna do. We gonna pick him up and we gonna throw him away. Where's your sisters? I just got on Paka be up in a minute, and Rex is late. And I was supposed to be on at 9:30, and y'all know Rex be falling asleep, so I haven't spoken to Rex tonight. Hey, Miss Robin. You know what, Carolina? And that's what I didn't want to say about him, but that's what it's given because you know what I'm saying? Like, we all know who the first wife was and the kids. It's just looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's as if he's painting that narrative that that's what he did. And I don't like it because it was nothing to me that was warranted enough to where you say, like, oh my gosh, I'm changing my name to my new infant son's name. And to heck with my son that is a junior and has my own name. Like, I just feel like he's being extremely petty. And yes, you are, if you're married, you are supposed to love your spouse's kids equally, but he's going overboard. Like, I just don't. And there's been rumors, child, about him being a little handsy, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. So I'm not feeling Brian. I'm gonna try not to sing Still in Love and sound just like him because, like I said, don't do me. In my mind, I do. Hold up, wait. No, I gotta play it first because I don't know all the words. But like when he be, hit that first soprano, child, you can't tell me I'm not Brian. Yeah, Carolina, I can't. Ain't Jim. The fact that it's like beyond Holly weird, because don't even get me started on Jada. If y'all ain't see my videos on Facebook that I posted of her when that child was singing in that rock band 12 years ago. Go get you a good Kiki, because I said this 12 years ago when she did that hot mess. There's something wrong with that girl. And she was growling. Why are we growling? As women, can we not growl? She's singing, talking about something inside of me. Pissed. Why do you have to say piss like that? I'm concerned. I'm not doing this. It's just, oh, I can't. Mama is tired. You hear me? It's the growling for me. You know what she said in Waiting to Exhale? Grr. Like Jada was growling 12 years ago and nobody checked her or asked the questions that needed to be asked 12 years ago. Bitch, why are you growling? You see what I'm saying? I'm not doing this. Something inside of me. Pissed. Girl, sit down. Treasure. How you been, my niecey poo? Grr. Right, Jim. Grr. Child. I had me a growler, but we ain't gonna talk about that. I mean, it's late. I might, but something about that growl. Said I'm not doing this. Nobody questioned her and said, "Hey, girl, like me, I'm that friend." You know what I'm saying? You gonna hate me or you gonna love me because I'm gonna be that girlfriend. So I would say, do 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 do. Hey, Jay, what's up? You got a minute? So I was watching your video and you was growling. Bitch, you all right? I'm not doing this. Thank you, my Judy. Hit the like button. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here, my treasure. Carolina, the fact that I was in a whole other state earlier should tell you how I've been. I'm just, child. We're gonna have to have another. I'll have a live about that. My members, I'll be sharing behind the scenes. But honey, boo boo, let me tell you. That was me exhaling. Man, I almost didn't do it, but I said when I make a promise and when I put it out there, I have to, put it out there. Shout out to Toya. I was watching a live earlier with her page being like temporarily down because of mass reporting. I really thought that that was done and over with like a year ago. I can't believe that people are still doing that. That's crazy. Like, come on, man. Money and kids, like, please don't mess with people's money and kids. It's like that simple. You know what I mean? Don't mess with money and kids. Yes, Miss Judy, we gotta play some music. Carolina, child, a whole nother state. But I found a barbecue truck and I stopped because I seen it and I was going past it and I got down about three lights and I had to bust a U-turn and say, this was smelling a little too good. So I got me some barbecue chicken from this little like a food truck, and they was grilling outside, child. The man had about three good teeth in his mouth. But when I tell you, I had me some beans. He had beans with beef sausage in it and macaroni and cheese. And then I got me a barbecue chicken thigh. Child, I love him. He said everybody call him Poncho. So I don't know. But shout out to Poncho at the food truck that gave me my barbecue chicken, my beans and macaroni and cheese, because I ate that on the road. Brian's the only one for me. Love Lotta song. Oh, Yakima, I don't know those. I gotta watch that. Right, Carolina. It's the internet bullying for me. Maybe I'll do an interview about it, and talk about how I've been bullied. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Treasure, say that again. I can imagine she is, Carolina, because I would be so tired too. Like, okay, like let me just pop my ish and you know what I'm saying? Like leave the rest alone. It doesn't have to be that serious to where it's like, oh my gosh, let me report. Like, come on, man. That's old. You know what I mean? Been there, done that. Just, pop your shit, comment and say somebody stink or something. But like when it comes to trying to mess with people's money and kids, like grow up. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Yes, Miss Judy, it really will. I promise you. I promise you. It will certainly. It's beyond me too, Niecy Pooh. It is beyond me. This is beyond me. So, outside of that, right, Treasure, just say something like that, like, "Oh, you stink," or like, you know what I'm saying? Your lace is showing, something like that. You know what I mean? But outside of like the rest, reporting and trying to mess with people's money, where how they, provide and kids and all that, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. Just be like, "Oh, she stink anyway." You know what I'm saying? Or that's why your second toe longer than your big toe. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But the rest is just like crazy to me. I don't understand why people go that route. I don't have time. I'm too busy sleep or trying to stop at somebody's food truck on the side of the road. But outside of that, when it comes to the weekly news, what else did I see this week, y'all? So Blue Balls proposed to what's the child name? We gonna call her Stewie because that's exactly what she looked like. My rich sis. Oh, this one is amazing, y'all. First of all of y'all are amazing, but if you don't follow Rich Media or checked out her products, I can't wait to do my little something something. Make sure you stay in touch with Rich Talks Media. She's amazing. Love her to death. Hey Andrea. Hey Miss Ray. Precious B. What up, baby? Um, yeah, Miss Judy, like the money, don't stop. Like money and kids, like leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just keep it to the insults, but like don't mess with something that can take somebody's money or like kids and all that. That's just a bit much to me. So, hopefully she gets her page back soon because that's just crazy. Hey, Commissioner Keeley, how do y'all feel about peace overall? Thanks, Rich Talk. Yakima, in what aspect? Clarify, baby, so I can answer. I just want to make sure I answer you correctly. Or I don't know if you was asking me a chat, so let me not be nosy because sometimes the chats y'all be having your own little. I don't know if I was invited to that conversation or not. Right, Jim. It's like it's too much, because especially when we're a year in, been through all that, done the reporting and stuff like that. So just, kind of like fall back on that. If you want to insult somebody, okay, cool. Is it immature? Absolutely. But that's better than, trying to take somebody's money. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if she lost her page, Andrea. Go to Miss Authentic, Toya's backup page, and she did a PSA. And she was sharing that like her page just kind of has to go through like verification process. So I don't know if it's like down there or what, but that's where I was getting that from like her page directly. So I don't want to misquote, but I think there was something, that affected her Latoya's page with, a lot of followers that she spoke of in the PSA on her Miss Authentic page. And I was just like, that's crazy. Did anyone see TM's daughter live? Yes, Miss Spicy, I did. I did. Yeah, she does have a backup page. Treasure, I think it's called Miss Authentic, if I'm not mistaken. And chat keep me honest, but I think the backup page is Miss Authentic. I think that's the one. I really do. Right, Miss Judy, say it again. Like don't take money out of, the kid's mouth and stuff like that. Just, let that rot. Like I said, talk your little ish, make your comments, but, don't do anything that can take, money from somebody's pocket, especially if they didn't, do it to you. Thanks, Carolina. I'll be forgetting to talk. I told you I came in because I wanted to make sure I was honest because I said I was doing it at 9:30. Here I am an hour and 10 minutes late. But I promise you, y'all, I keep my word. I keep my word. Y'all got to keep me honest. So, and other what happened? So, Blue Balls. Oh, I don't know if y'all seen Blue Balls and his mama got into it. And here's why. This is what I'm gonna say about this. Why is your son arguing with you online and talking about his girlfriend, soon to be wife, baby mama's butt is better than yours, which is your mama. I even feel disgusted repeating that. So I just never mind, y'all. I'm not talking about him. So yeah. Even repeating that made me sound. I'm not doing that. So yeah, honey, say it again, my niecey poo. Watch the first Avatar film with an open eye. You know what, Yakima? That sounds like something good I'll watch tonight. So yeah, I can't even believe I repeated that mess. I can't with that young. Oh, the fact that you're arguing with your mom on social media and refer to her, he called his mama a WHORE. His mama. Can you imagine? He has no respect. No, Rich says his house is going up for auction. First of all, I didn't know he actually owned a house. He strikes me as someone that would just be a habitual renter. So, his house is going up for auction. Mm. Yeah, Andrea. Him and his mama are very weird. Very, very weird. The fact that how they engage is just weird to me. Jim, his whole entire mom, child, his whole entire mom tweeted it and said, "You are a WHORE. Been with this one and that one. You will never be like my wife." I'm like, yo, the fact, and I don't like that. What's that guy's name? Charles. I think it's Charleston White. Now I don't agree with him, but I promise you, when what he said when it came to that Blueface, he was spot on. He says you got mommy issues, and man, listen, yes, he does. Miss Hassana, say it again for the people in the back. And that's what these young girls need to understand. If this is how he interacts with his mother, baby, honey, sugar dumpling, pudding pop, iced tea, he's never going to respect you until he heals those wounds, and he will continue to bleed all over you. Just saying. Yeah, she really did show her behind online when he and Stewie get married. Well, you know what, Treasure? He just might, because he still got that. The judge made sure to keep him on a probation long enough to where he's going to screw up again, and ends up having to do that time. So I'm sure he needed some, because I think they have. Is that still the thing, y'all? Like if you marry, y'all get to hunch. Is that true? Somebody let me know. They get to hunch if they marry. Because I feel like maybe he just needed some in-house hunch if he have to, go away. Just saying. Yes, Miss Andrea, I think she does. And if you remember, she did a video not too long ago. I want to say within like the last 30 days, in which she was saying she admitted that she was a bad mother, and she knew that there were areas that she had to improve in, but she backtracks, so when she made that video, it was very like, I don't know, like I didn't think it was sincere, so I'm not shocked to see her engage in this magnitude, because I didn't believe that video. So, but she did just less than 30 days ago. She admitted that she needed some help, or, and that she could have done better. And I was, like I had one palm pop up, y'all, but I still had like the side eye open, and it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give, and I just didn't trust it. And I'm not surprised, because this was her behavior. So, so that's that. So in other news too this week, and in fact this was today, I got so many messages, and then I had to go on Twitter for myself, and then the gram. And he hasn't spoken on it. But then again, Dwight never really speaks on certain issues. But I don't know if y'all know, it was like breaking news, and alleged court documents came out, because Dwight was being sued for basically forcing himself on a party. And in the court documents, it is stating that it was consensual, between him and that male party. So we don't know what's to come of that, but that was like hot and heavy. Yakima, um, I feel like it's all just like when it comes to certain movies, I feel like they're put out there for a reason. And probably will do, a live about that. But I do feel like subliminal movies and songs are put out there for a reason and then just presented as, this is just a movie, but there's actually a lot of truth to it. So that's how I feel about subliminal movies and music. I feel like it's just hidden, and cryptic and disguised as like, oh my goodness, just kidding. But were you really? You know what I'm saying? Um, no, Dwight Howard, the NBA basketball star. That was like he was a trending topic today. So some alleged court documents came out because he's being sued by a male party that's basically stating that, he forced himself, on him. And the court documents and statements were allegedly released, and in those he's denying those claims, but stating that it was consensual, between him, that male, and another party. So we'll see what comes of that, or if the documents are true, but multiple outlets, have reported that. And to that, you know what? If that's true, I will say, I hope he's happy, because I'm so tired of people talking about, him. Like, I'm literally, people have been talking about Dwight Howard. I would say this goes back like 7, 8 years, even with his baby mama that was on the Real Housewives. You know what I'm saying? So, if this has come out and this is factual, then good for him. And now you can leave it in the past and don't have to, keep going through this hoopla. So I don't know, Treasure. I don't know. It was just the documents came out, and in the documents, he was quoted as stating it was consensual. So who knows, child? Who knows? But hopefully this can all be done with, and people will just let that man be. And he can let himself be too, because it's been a minute. Even what's his baby mama? She's the short little pudding pop, y'all. What is right on the tip of my tongue? Royce. Is it Royce? I think it was Royce. I think her name is Royce. She was screaming, all those things about him. Hey, Angel. So I'm glad that's over. I'm glad. Don't it feel good to say it, pudding pop, Carolina? So yeah, that was news with him today. And it was something else where I was like, oh, I gotta talk to my chatters about. Y'all see, this is what happens when it's late. Pudding pops. What was it? Yes, Jim. Yes. Women and men like 68, not 69. Jakima. Really? That's how you feeling? Royce, I always tell y'all, look here. To anybody, listen. Do not sleep. Thanks, Miss Asana. Yes, to the chatters come in. Do not sleep on them short women or short men. I saw this short man. I promise you, y'all, I was at this spot where I shouldn't have been at. This was like 6 years ago. I was in Detroit. Child, it was such a little ghetto party, but it was fun. And, at the end of the day, everybody get to showing off. The party's over. They want to show off their cars. This man had to be all of 5'2". And this man, he looked like he was built like Herman Munster. If y'all ever seen like the Munster family, like he had the box head. This was a big man. Baby, let me tell you, this short man stood up on that hood and jumped up and punched that man. I said, ooh, world star. I should have recorded that fight. Mom. Hey, mom. So I said that to say Royce, that she's a spunky one. I would say she's probably about 5'1". Y'all better watch these little short women and men. They feisty. They are feisty. Don't sleep on them, child. They fight. Them little short people. They fight, honey. You better believe it. That man stood up on that hood. He was on the hood of the car, and that dude was just talking, talking. Child, he knocked Herman Munster clean out. That was a night to remember. They had some good cheesesteaks too. It was a food truck. It was a food truck. They had a few vendors out there, but they had one. All they made was cheesesteaks, child. And I got good. It was so greasy and oily. It was an Italian cheesecake. They put these French fries in it, but they wasn't like crinkle cut. They was steak fries in the cheesesteak. It was all that meat and cheese, honey. Hands and feet, treasure. Hands and feet. I missed the season Royce was on. Miss Angel, that was a season to remember because y'all remember that's when Evelyn was up there too, when she was patting her chocha, her and what was that? OG going into it, which I do believe it was some colorism going on with OG, but we won't get into that. The shorter the height, the shorter the patience. Jen, you ain't never lie. I done seen some short people, honey. Better leave them short people alone. They fights. You always make me get up and troll my kitchen for snacks. Listen, I'll be trying to help y'all out. If I got, if it's a little snack, I gotta let y'all know and share a thing or two. So it was some other weekly tea, y'all, that I was said. Let me share with y'all. So wait, we talked about. Oh, it's getting on my nerves. Watch, I'm gonna end up having to do a video about it because it's getting on my nerves. Oh, so this wasn't it. But first of all, y'all know Tyler Perry had a child, right? Is there anybody like me that be wondering, like, well, you don't see the kid at all? And the child got to be all of 7, 8, 9, something along that area. I have not seen Tyler Perry's son, I think it is. Yes. He got a whole son, child. I haven't seen, and I promise you, I want to say, I think the kid has to be 7, 8, or 9, y'all. Because y'all remember it was a very pretty, she looked to be possibly Ethiopian. She had a very exotic look, and they were saying that that was his woman and the mother of the child. And then maybe when the child was like 1, they announced it was a reporting that they split. But Tyler's son has to be about between 7, 8, or 9, y'all. Yes, Miss. Okay, yeah. See, I knew somebody would keep me honest. How do I join to the channel? Treasure, I don't like it should be if you go to my page, it should say join. Like that's all how I know to do it. Somebody help Treasure because I promise you, I feel like I only done it from laptops. So you know what I mean? But Treasure, I feel like you have to actually go to my page, like my community page, and it's like a join button or something of the yeah. Yeah, Miss Ray, I think that's what it is. But what's so crazy is, Miss Ray, I'm like looking back now that I remember this week, I'm like, wait, the child has to be between the 7, 8, 9 range, y'all. Jim, yes, a whole son. He said he didn't want him to be seen. Okay, thanks, Andrea. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, the child is grown now. Spicy. Let me tell you this. It should say join or subscribe. Right, Jim. It should. I don't see join. I tried. So, okay. Treasure, what I think you have to do instead of if you have the YouTube app on your phone, go to YouTube from like Google Chrome or Safari. And then in the bottom, you got to hit the 3 little dots and then it says request desktop site. Then it'll show you how it looks on a laptop and then the little join button should pop up. And to my members, I'm sorry, I'm posting more of those remote jobs that I found that are like apply right now. So I'll be posting more of those like tomorrow. I should have them all the links posted tomorrow by like 6 in the evening for y'all. So just like Drake did, he hit it. So yes, Cynthia, okay, he gotta be about 9, right? Jim, don't do me. Don't do me. If you're using. Thanks, my Judy. And thanks, my ma. Thank you, y'all. He only used the mother for the baby because he is part of the rainbow. Oh, I'm on my phone. That's probably why, Treasure. You can probably just go through your browser and then request the desktop. And no shade at all, but when he announced like that woman, I was like, wait a minute, Tyler, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't right, Spicy. When I seen that, anytime, Jim, when I seen that, I was like, Tyler, I don't know about this, but if you saying this your lady, then to each his own. Maybe he has his reasoning for not wanting to be fully transparent. But I don't know. Something about me, I was like, did y'all hunch or because keep in mind his money is long, child, way longer than mine. So did you hunch or did you, do something else? But child. But yeah, the child is all of what was the child to say about 9? Miss Erica. Hey baby. Yeah, the tallest child is, yeah. Like I said, gotta be about 7, 8, 9. So that's crazy. Never seen him. And not like I want to, but it's just something, when you hear that somebody has kid, it's just like, oh, hey, how's your baby? Well, the baby ain't a baby, so to say. Baby about 7, 8, 9. So I haven't seen a picture of that boy ever. In fact, did he even release baby photos? Treasure, I did. I knew that. Tyler had a few, you know, occurrences, so to say. I wish he would really write a book and touch on that more because I feel like that's a topic we all, and not to get deep because I don't want to trigger everybody, but we've heard stories, or we might know someone that knows someone that has had some sort of you know situation in where abuse took place with the minor. And it's a lot of the times females are discussed, but it's way more common, and it happens in men as well, but that's not discussed as much. So I really wish that someone would speak up more, about that, because it happened to R. Kelly, and a few others, even non-celebs, but people don't talk about that. I don't know if it's because it's a male where it's like, oh, no big deal, but honey, no, no, let's not sweep that under the rug. That's sad too. A little boy does not deserve that, just like a little girl doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel like they have the support at all. Hold up, y'all. I'm here. Don't hate me. Oh, not the military. Yes, Yakima. Men have so many secrets. Oh, honey, I wish. I want some men to talk on my panel so much. One, I've been chasing down someone that I know. Um, and it's just his schedule is crazy with just the things that he goes through and has been going through. And even recently, I want to say it was just last week, I was checking in. He's like, hey, I had a stroke. And I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. But this is one gentleman that, just with the things that he's experienced, I can't wait until he speaks. Tyler is like Donnie. Is What happened to Donnie McClurkin? Is he still around, y'all? Did he pass away? Don't get me to lying, because I haven't seen him in a while. But they say R. Kelly 3 pounds. Carolina, I know you lying. Who said R. Kelly 350 pounds walking around with a cane? Shut up, sit down. Don't do that. You mean to tell me R. Kelly done got big bones? See, I can't read stuff like that. I was having a serious moment, but the fact that I can't picture R. Kelly 300 pounds walking around with no cane. You are lying to me in these comments. This what we not gonna do. And I'm not gonna let. So it's Look, I was trying to be mature, but see, I'm sorry, y'all, because I was on a serious comment. But Carolina, who said he 350 pounds and walking around with a cane? Is it a picture of it? Child, I got to see. Why he so big? That's not funny. I'm not laughing at that man, y'all, before anybody try to come for me. It's just I don't want to picture Robert as 300 pounds and with a cane. And why 300 pounds? Wait, Donnie McClurkin got real sick. He's still up. Spicy. I didn't know that. I just know I didn't hear from him again. Cause every time that song played, child, I get to crying. We fall down. I don't give a damn. I could be having a great day. If I hear that, something about that song gets me to crying. I'm not listening to this. I'm not doing this. He's here in NC in the Butner Medium Camp. Carolina. So they said he big? Like he like pot life.
Hello. Hey, sister. What's up, Chad? What's up, chitter chatters?
What's up? No, hey, how you doing? Chitter chatty.
It feel like I ain't been on live in forever. I'm gonna do one
I know.
tomorrow though.
Happy birthday to the Himalayan.
Her little bad self in the front, y'all. Well, she gonna be in here in a little bit. Watch, she'll come
I
bust through
know
my
she
window.
is.
Her bad self.
So, Carolina, if who I'm telling you, he's locked up with my nephew. Carolina, I'm gonna need nephew to get a picture of 350-pound R. Kelly, and that's facts.
I heard you talking about the Tyler Perry situation, and far as I know, he had a baby. Basically, he was trying to continue on. He wanted a legacy, somebody that can, because he's done great things. So he wanted a what they call them, a
What?
legacy, something. He basically wanted a son. Somebody that can continue on his brand and what he's built. He wanted a child. In so many words, he wanted a child, somebody that can continue on with everything that he's done. So he basically had an agreement with, I want to say the girl is like a supermodel or some shit, and agreed to take care of her for the rest of her life. I mean, who would turn down that offer anyways? But and she had to sign some paperwork. I mean, paperwork or whatever. So she would, I guess, go try to go after this money, which they have an arrangement already. But who the hell turning down that shit? I don't even think that the baby was made the old fashioned way. I
That's what
think
we were
it
saying.
was.
Somebody said, I think it was Sweet Girl Rose that said an heir. Maybe that was the word you was
Yeah,
looking
he
for.
wanted an heir. Yeah, I couldn't think of that damn word for shit.
Yeah,
He
because sis,
wanted
I
an
gotta keep
heir.
it real. Now, when I seen the
Hmm.
picture of her, she looked like to be like maybe like I give Ethiopian because she
Hmm.
just had a very like a bronze, beautiful look.
Yeah,
Or
she's a
maybe it's because I went
supermodel.
to
Yep, and
Ethiopia
she's
before
very
and she
pretty.
just reminds me of a woman. But she was gorgeous. But something about Tyler, I was looking at it and I was saying, now,
He's
did they
gay.
really hunch? Or was
He's
this
gay. He don't go for women, child. He
I don't
definitely don't
think
go for
so.
women, but he wanted an heir. Cause I mean, he don't have much family, besides like older people that's probably around his age, but he wanted his own child, preferably a son, and that's what he had to continue on his legacy in the case, when he passed away or whatever. Excuse me, or whatever. But there was the arrangement. But they keep him out of the public eye or whatever. And I don't blame him, because look, I mean, look who his daddy is.
But sis, yo, real talk though, like the baby, I keep saying the baby, but we talking about being
Your
it's
phone
heavy
breaking
being
up. What you
excited
say?
a boy. Oh, you hear
Huh?
me?
What you say?
Can you hear me?
I can
I
hear you
said the
now.
boy about to be almost. I said the boy
Oh
about
yeah,
to be almost 10. It hasn't even. Huh?
he up there.
Can you hear me?
He up there in age. He definitely should be in double digits or close to it. Yep. Because I remember when they first was
It hasn't
said,
even been
whenever the
exciting though.
yep. But you know, when you got money, baby, you can do. That's why I be saying when people, oh, they can't keep their business out of the spotlight or the public eye. Yes, the fuck you can. Trust the plus. You got money, you can move mountains, baby. If Tyler Perry can keep his child out of the public eye, especially at his level, like people be knocking down doors trying to get a glimpse of that baby.
I'm telling you, that's why I'm like, listen, it can be done because I'm this. I literally thought of it this week, and I'm saying I can't even find or think of a outlet that has a picture of this boy. Not that I want it, but it's just it's crazy. Like he kept him out of the public eye on a whole nother level.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Child,
So did.
yeah, he
Baby.
did that. But I wonder if it's because he has money.
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
he has to, if somebody like Tyler Perry comes to your network and says, if you post a picture of my child, just be prepared for this lawsuit, I'm sure they ain't going to do it. Cause not even TMZ, and they post
Mm-hmm.
everything.
I thought the baby just disappeared. I'm like, well, damn. That's how you really keep a baby hidden. Like, only thing we ever seen of that situation is when she was pregnant. I remember when she had the baby, but other than that, I don't think he don't even post no pictures on his page. Like,
Auntie
but
Lisa,
they be trying to steal rich people kids for ransom and doing all kind of crazy ass stuff.
he did a damn good job. Thank you, my Auntie Lisa. He
Yep.
did a damn good job because when I say that boy is nowhere to be seen, you don't see his child
Hmm.
at all.
Yep. Don't know what school he go to. None of that. Which I'm pretty sure he homeschooled.
Oh, absolutely.
Cause
Tyler
somebody
Perry's
gonna sneak
child
a
in a
picture.
regular school.
Somebody, even a private one, somebody gonna sneak a picture now.
Oh, treasure. Good point. Because yes, they had to have rented out
Oh
amusement parks
yeah.
because birthday parties, and all that. Yeah, Michael tried to. He tried his hardest. He really did. And they called that man crazy. Remember when he put the blanket over the baby's head and tried to show him the picture and they tried to get him for child endangerment? Do y'all remember that infamous photo?
For who?
Yeah, we don't really see. Oh wait, now which son of Jay Z's are you talking about? His illegitimate love child or Sir and Rumi? Because we don't see them too much either now.
Hmm.
We don't see Sir and Rumi too much now.
Exactly. They show Blue Ivy all the time, but not the other ones. That's weird.
Right, because Blue been seen since she was a baby. So I'm like,
Yeah.
why is Sir and Rumi not?
And you know what? It might have to do with the public scrutiny because Blue went through some shit in the public eye, baby. They didn't talk about that child like a dog.
Especially her hair.
Her hair, her being a baby doll. They just said some shit about her conception and all kind of stuff. So maybe they was like, well, she already in the public eye, but we gonna avoid it with the other two. But I mean, it's still not fair to her. Like what if she have issue with that later on? Like y'all didn't protect me from this shit show.
Seriously.
So
Because Blue was out there, but like for whatever reason, Sir and Rumi is not. That's weird to me.
it looked like Beyonce had the same kid 3 times. Even though the second one surrogate, or did she have she had them she birthed those two.
She birthed those two, but there was so many stories about it.
Oh,
But
what?
yeah.
The belly folding. I seen a video on that today. That conspiracy.
Now I can't lie though. That photo and that angle, it did look odd.
It did. Like they
It
could say
was an
what they
odd
want,
look,
but
right?
that shit look crazy.
And for
Ain't no
everybody
way.
that's been pregnant before, I can't remember my belly folding.
Mm-hmm. And not just that. What made it weird is the fact that okay, they said it was the dress that did it. But when she was standing up, the dress was fitted on her. So it's like, damn, how much can a dress fold down like that if you got a pregnant belly and it's fitted on you? You know what I'm saying? That's what made it weird. Because her
Yeah,
standing
like I
up, the
can't.
dress was a tight fit.
Yeah, that did look weird. I can't
Mm-hmm.
even. No cap. That photo looked weird when she sat
Yep.
down. Like, well, What type of belly you got, child?
Mm-hmm. Baby doing acrobats in there.
Yes, mom. That was with Blue.
Yeah.
That
So it
was
was.
with Blue. But I remember that photo, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
well, darn it, this does look a bit odd.
And that's what got me because they was like it was a loose fitting dress. No, it wasn't. Not her standing up. It wasn't. So you mean to tell me her stomach folds and deflates when she sit down and the dress just like that just was too weird for me. I'm sorry.
Seriously.
Hmm.
I was trying to catch up on the weekly tea,
What I
and I
missed?
forgot so much. Hey, Miss Wilborn.
What did I
Miss
miss?
you. Wasn't she on the BET? Yeah, she was. Ham is very photogenic. Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm. That
She
girl loves to take
was.
pictures.
And she shows them, like, I've seen little pictures, of them, but it's always just a glimpse when it comes to certain Rumi. It's not like
Yep.
out
We
there.
know how they look, but they not in the public eye unless they choosing not to be. They have age too. So
Yeah, like how old are they? I would say probably maybe 5. You would
no, they
think
older
maybe?
than 5. I think they like um 8, 7, 8, 9, maybe.
Really?
Oh yeah, they older than
The twins
5.
that old?
Yup, because I want to say they're, how old is Blue Ivy? She's 12, I think, huh?
I definitely know double digits.
She's 12. Okay, Beyonce had her, I think, in 2011, and then I think she had the twins in either 15 or 16.
You know what,
Yep.
Mom? And I'm not going to comment on that, but I will say in what I've seen photos of Rumi more than Sir. Okay,
Hmm.
Sweet Girl Rose says they're 6. Thank you. Wow. And Blue Ivy, she
I
thinks
knew
they're
they was up
11.
there.
Yes, now that when I do see photos, Rumi's photo more, but not Sir.
Hmm.
Hey, Dee Dee. What's up, beautiful? I wonder why that is, but that was kind of like the same thing Mariah with the twins because her daughter, well, she wears glasses now, but I remember with her twins, she didn't like the daughter was always kind of like she didn't show her as much.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that was because of her eye situation. But now that I think about it, in the little glimpses of photos, it's more roomy, more so than Sir.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. Because I mean, they didn't show them. They just don't show them a lot. Like they never around. Like you would think Jay-Z would be bringing his son. He especially since he's older now. He have a better understanding to the sporting events and stuff. But he go with Blue.
Okay. Miss Angel says they are 6 years old. Yakima says, how do you feel about grooming children to make a 5-year-old choice to drive? Who's driving at 5?
What?
My Yakima. Who's driving? Or maybe like it didn't, because I know you can't like put a whole bunch of words in the chat, but let me know. Dee Dee. Yes, baby. Dee Dee down 20 pounds. One time for the one
What? What
time,
you
sis.
did, girl? What you did?
Right. One time for the one time. Meanwhile, my little he ain't nobody. But anyway, I'm talking about something. You need to get back thick again. I
Oh
said, oh, don't
no.
do me.
Ain't nobody trying to be gaining weight. We trying to lose. The fuck?
Right. Why you trying to have me out here all plumped up?
we, you say thick again. Sir,
Right. So
you
what's
go
some
get thick,
thick?
sick.
Because it was a period. I mean, I was, man, listen, honey, look here. This behind was behinding. You hear me?
That booty was bootying.
I'm telling you. And what's so crazy is everything on the top stay little, but like my hips and behind, child, once upon a time, I want to say this about a good 3 years ago. And I don't know what happened, but
Mm-hmm.
child, that butt was button. But that's also, look here now, if you, child, we was at it like rap time.
Oh
So
yeah, you get a lot of sex and stuff. It's gonna listen, especially back shots, baby.
yeah, we was
It's
at
gonna
it
get
like
you right.
rabbits. And I promise you that, man, listen, that spreaded me completely out.
Oh
I
yeah.
had to back up off that.
It's
I
gonna get
couldn't
you
walk to
right.
the gas station. I couldn't walk and pump my gas without somebody saying something. Yes, Miss Hasana, I have. You know what? Here's my thing, and I'm gonna just say it because everybody always say I ride fences. I don't like DJ Envy. Never did. I don't like him. I don't trust him.
I don't even know him to like him or no or whatever.
Yeah, he's like being in the tri-state area. Like I listened to
Hmm.
him a lot. And knew of him. I don't like DJ Envy. I don't like his character. I mean, come on, you cheated on your wife. You were with Erica Mena and many others. It was not just Mena. The others aren't as vocal. I don't like that man. It's something about him that gives like I don't like him. So I'm not surprised with any of this. And the Breakfast
Hmm.
Club, what used to be amazing, has now turned into them just kind of like talking about their own personal lives. And DJ Envy always calling his damn wife to show how much he loves her. Like, look
That's
here, if
weird.
you loved her, each
When the feet.
erection you got when you was with other women,
Hmm.
I hope you love her then too.
Hmm.
I don't do
That
him.
ain't the right kind of love, baby.
Yeah, I don't feel DJ Envy.
And they say,
And
didn't they say
Andrea, I
something
was
about him
trying to feel
snitching?
Charlemagne because it seems that he was trying to change, but I don't know Charlemagne. But you got to keep in mind he was
Charlemagne's
Wendy's
soul is
right
soul.
hand girl. So you know,
They say he sold his soul.
yes. And Miss Angel, I did see that Tyrese's ex is saying that if I had different people in my ear, maybe I wouldn't have divorced him. Child, if you don't sit down,
Oh, what? Girl, it's
yes.
too late now.
Hey, Dominica. Um, I don't know if anyone's page was necessarily taken down. What I was talking about, Miss Dominica, is I was watching a live from Toya on her Miss Authentic page, and she was stating that her main page, Latoya, had to go through verification to verify that it wasn't a fake page because she was mass reported and
Mm-hmm.
now has to prove that she is who she is, which is crazy to me. So,
Yep. Facebook
um,
doing some weird shit now. Gotta show your
yeah,
ID and
so
everything.
yeah, she shared that her backup page is Miss Authentic. And she shared that on that is I think that the live is titled like PSA. And I just think that's crazy because it should get to a point where it's like, look here, when it comes to messing with someone's money or they
Mm-hmm.
kids, like enough is enough. Like just
Yep.
go to the insults and insulting how people look. But like when it comes to doing things that can jeopardize people's money, like that's just not cool.
Even at that point, like at some point you gotta get tired of throwing insults. Like, what are you doing? And then when you're doing it without purpose, like you have no reason, you're literally attacking people that did nothing to you. That's what makes it ridiculous. And it's like, okay, now how old are you?
Seriously. I'm not
It's
doing
really
that.
dumb. Like they be doing too much.
Yeah, like that's just a little too much.
Anybody got time for that?
Seriously. Nobody got time for that. That's crazy.
Mm.
So hopefully, she'll go through that process quickly, you
So
know.
that's why she ain't really been on her page. That happened today.
I watched the live today. So I don't know
Mm.
if it happened today, but I watched the live on Miss Authentic page today. Her PSA in which she was stating that, but I don't know if it happened today.
Okay.
But that's just like wow. Like are we still doing that a year
Exactly.
later? But I guess so if people are still doing interviews talking about freaking bullying. So
Yep.
womp womp.
Yep. Hmm. Or
Womp womp.
that bootleg interview.
Child, sit down. Please. Just sit down.
I'm weak.
Yeah, just sit down at this point. Just sit down. It is
It's,
over.
it's given desperate at this point.
Yeah, it's given, it's over. Move on. Change your last name. This story's done. You already said it. Do something new. I don't know. Make a cooking channel or some shit. But other than that, it's over. Sit down.
Ham want to say something, y'all.
Thank you for giving me all them stuff and saying Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, girl.
Happy birthday, girl.
What you doing?
What you doing?
Nothing, just sitting here and I was eating some pretzels and I think I'm about to make me a chili dog.
Oh,
Ooh.
I guess somebody got a big belly over here.
She said,
Oh, it ain't me. Don't do me.
Em is a hot mess. I'm on live. You gotta move with that tablet, little girl. She said, thank you for sending me all that
No.
stuff and sending me all them happy birthdays.
What happened with British Williams? Spill the tea, Erica.
She got 4 years.
What?
Yeah, for her scamming it, whamming it, and all that stuff.
You
I
are
don't know.
lying to
I don't
me.
know if they give a you know how sometimes they'll give you 4 years, but then they'll give you where you don't actually have to do the time or whatever. I don't know. I have to look into it, but I know they say she ended up getting 4 years and something else, probation or something.
Locked up?
As far as I
Like in the
know.
real clink clink?
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
That's why I say I'm gonna have to look into it, especially if she a first time offender. I could see her getting like 4 years and but probation.
Mm-mm. Look here. I'm telling you right
Mhm.
now. I'm not the one to go to jail. Because look here, I'ma tell or I'ma have to find me a male guard where either I got the hunch or jiggle his balls to make sure I get cheesesteaks and some other shit because I'm not doing this. Absolutely not. Dee Dee said Deanne Williams is me. I sent you something. Tahim Malam.
Huh?
Deanne Williams is me. I sent you something.
Oh, you did?
Hmm.
Where you sending it at?
No, not me. I'm reading the pinned comment.
Oh, let me see. Oh,
Not
okay,
doing
okay.
that.
Yeah, I didn't see it. It never
Frank
came up yet.
Mexico.
You sent it on Cash App? It never came up yet.
I'm
What you
not
talking
doing
about? You
that.
sent me a message or you sent something for Ham? I'm confused. Hold on, y'all.
Child, a whole 4 years? Oh, absolutely not. Who gonna give me a nail file? My toes? Not doing this. Mm-mm. I would be no good. They don't got good meats, right? Mm-mm. Miss Hassan is saying again. Say it again. People don't know. Insanity is doing the same thing over again and thinking you will get different results. You better say it, Miss Hasana. She got to do 4 year in jail. Child, get somebody else to do it. Catch me in Mexico, cause I'm not doing this. Good luck to her. Hope she got somebody to send her some sandwiches and some real snacks, cause I would be no good. Absolutely not. Like, do they got shea butter in there? I need my shea butter. I'm not doing this. Just thinking about it, I got anxiety. Being confined like that, it gives me anxiety thinking about that. You don't got shea butter like your nail files. Like, is that? Oh, your certain nail polishes. Can I wear my lipstick? I got to have my burgundy on my lips. It's too much. Oh, I'm not doing this. I feel for her. I get anxiety just thinking about it. And then what you got to eat? The way they just spoon it on them trays like slop, like chow time, girl. Mm-mm. I would look here. I would be twerking and giving it up for snacks. I'm not doing this. No, send me. Mm-mm. Who I got to hunch for some Cheetos? To tell them to come to cell block number 12. Not doing this. Or a bag of plain Lay's chips. Because I got to have those by me at all times. My plain Lay's. Do they got them? Because if not, send them to cell block 12. And I might have to do something strange for a little bit of change. Not doing this. What? Absolutely not. Get somebody else to do it. Mm-mm. Do they got the cream of nature conditioner? Oh, my anxiety. I need a glass of
You
wine.
asking for too much for jail now.
Shut up. I'm not doing this.
You gonna get that little travel size suave, or maybe no name brand. The lotion with no smell, baby.
Kathy, I'm 5 feet, but get to know me before you come for me. I told you, but did you not hear me earlier, Miss Angela? I told you, y'all little short people now. Y'all little firecrackers. Y'all fight. No, Miss Lisa. That's what I mean. Miss Lisa, no. Not doing that. I would have to twerk or show some titties or something to get snacks. Who does this? Mm-mm. It's somebody else to do it. Suave. Oh, y'all remember that big brown and white bottle? It just said cocoa butter. I think it was Queen Helene. Y'all remember that big brown and white bottle that just
I
said cocoa
remember
butter
it.
lotion?
Yep. It looked like that shit was you could barely rub it in.
Yo, it took forever to rub that in.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, that brown and white bottle, child. I'm not doing this with that lotion. The chips was $3.99.
Three
Nasty
nine
big
nine.
deal. Shout out to Reese. Yes, Miss Jim. You know that lotion, that Queen Helene's, child. It had that brown top, and it just said cocoa butter lotion. Child, it took forever to rub that in. And
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have a fresh shave and you try to rub that on your leg, good luck.
Yep. Trust me. It wouldn't absorb into your skin. Like what the fuck? That's something we used to have when we was younger. The struggle, baby.
Hey, Queen Rona. You missed my comment when I stated I fought a midget. Carolina, I'm gonna need to know why you fought a midget. It was a good smell. Trust me. I've been to a few cookouts. I was like, "Oh, you smell good." And I was like, "Thank you." That ain't nothing but cocoa butter and jam.
Mm.
Miss Lisa, yes. I would so have a cellmate boo. I am not ashamed.
Did you what happened with Dwight Howard?
Child. So it's been on like the main blogs. I spoke about it earlier, but like the main blogs, it was trending. I want to say he was like number 17 once upon a time on Twitter. And they had posted that, because he's being sued by a man stating that he forced himself on him, and these alleged documents and statements that are coming out from the court documents, he's stating that it was consensual. So he's not stating that it was forced. He stated that it was consensual. So he hasn't publicly denied that just yet. So we shall see. And I say this, if that is true, and this is you stating that, thank goodness, because this has been going on for like 6, 7 years when it comes to him. Even Royce, who was on his baby mama that was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, has made, statements about him. So if he's publicly stating this, good for him. Close the chapter, move on.
Mm-hmm.
But we shall see what comes of it. But that was like trending. Like I said, he was like number 17 on Twitter. Or should I say X or whatever they calling it now, child.
Yeah.
But yep.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's hell.
This thing is tripping. StreamYard tripping. I was trying to put my cash app in the chat to make sure Dee got the right one because you say she sent something, but I didn't get it. But every time I try to put my cash app is and then what it is, it wouldn't let me say this comment something. So I had to just put it. That's so weird. I'm typing it. I'm thinking something wrong. I had to turn my Wi-Fi my Wi-Fi off. Like what the hell going on?
Right, Miss Jim, that part. Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying?
But they been it's been controversy about him being gay though. Like I've
Right.
been
And
heard
that's why I
that
said,
years
like, if
ago.
that is true and that has been released, good for him. Take a load
Mhm.
off, kick your shoes off. Now you don't got to deal with it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, because he
I
been fighting
always,
it.
even though I don't like the movie that much, but I like that part in the movie 8 Mile when Eminem is at the battle part, and the boy Cheddar Bob was like, "Aren't you worried he's gonna say all this stuff about you and
Mhm.
being in the trailer?" So Eminem flipped it and was like, "Okay, now
He
I'm
said
gonna
it by
rap about
himself.
my
Like
shit."
you
You know
can't
what I'm
say
saying?
shit. Yeah.
So if that's true, I say hats off. Now nobody else can talk about your stuff. Live it, own it, bada
Mhm.
boom, bada bing. No
Yep.
biggie. You know what I mean? Hey, Miss
But
Jessie.
the thing is, I think it was more so him fighting it. Because you know how some people they feel like it's not accepted. Well, even though now in this day and age, it's like it's really out there. Like nobody really cares if you gay or not. So, but he tried. Like I said, I heard about that rumor years ago, and he been trying to avoid it. They even had a viral video where it was something with one of his kids, his son. I don't know if you've seen that. This was not that long ago, about maybe 2 months ago, if not short or whatever. But he was making his son work out, and they say he was like trying to force the gay out of him or something like that. Y'all seen it? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
No, I ain't seen that.
Or he was mad, like taking his anger out on his son, trying to make his son tough because his son is gay or giving gay vibes, or say it was something of that magnitude.
Say it again,
Hmm.
Jim. Andrea Carson, right now we are talking about Dwight Howard. I remember I had an assistant and I was just like, okay, it was so obvious. And I was, I went into my mode. So I had to stop myself. And certain times when I'll be telling stories and I'll be like, and girl. So finally, after 5 months, he was like, I am gay. I said, thank you. Now I can talk freely to you. So can we go get some Red
Exactly.
Lobster biscuits?
Oh,
You know what
what?
I'm saying? Like, I don't care.
Whoa, for real, mom, dude. See, I didn't dig that deep into it. I just seen the video, and it was on one of those blogger pages, and it was the caption or something like that, or maybe I seen a few comments, but I didn't dig into it. I didn't know that's what happened. Wow.
Oh, wow. I got to look into this more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Is that the one? Oh, wait. Because
Damn.
didn't Royce that's the one that he shares with Royce from? I remember seeing her in, I want to say like the Shade Room.
Yeah, I think the little boy's on the chubby side, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that the child that they share?
I don't know. He didn't look like
Ah,
he was that
okay.
old, for one. Yeah.
Mm,
He didn't look like he was that old, so I'm not sure.
the
But he,
plot thickens.
mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
hopefully, what if that is the case, he can be one and done. It is over. Can't nobody else talk about you or talk about it. It is what it is.
that's crazy. Yeah,
Make no mistakes.
he
And
had him
please,
like
I got a
military
few.
style doing some shit.
It depends on which way, but I got a few queens and I got a few, gay homeboys,
Mm-hmm.
and both of them will probably knock you out. It depends. So,
Oh, what?
honey,
Hmm.
child.
Yeah, my wedding coordinator is gay or whatever, and that's one of my favorite cousins. He live in Houston, but that's like to me that'd be the one you have the most fun when they gay. Like I have a time, baby. They know how to cut the fuck up.
Child, I had one. They would mess with him because I love my little baby. He is just so petite and cute, and everything is just tailored, and
Hmm.
he's just so fancy. But people mess with him, thinking he's not about that life.
Yeah.
And look here, I done seen, I done seen some things.
Hmm.
Better leave these little people alone.
The only
They
thing I,
fight.
the only thing that's my thing is, I feel like now, I feel like it's a good thing that it's out in the open and it's not where, because it's so much unalive and stuff because people hiding who they are. I don't like that. But I feel like it shouldn't be where, okay, like it's a situation with Young Jock, where he it was something that happened with Lil Boosie, and Lil Boosie was offered 250,000 bands or whatever to perform in front of a crowd with just gays or whatever, and he turned it down because Lil Boosie don't agree with that lifestyle, whatever. That's his beliefs, right? So Young Jock, him being a radio personality, he agreed with Lil Boosie, but he was on some, that's his preference. If he don't believe in that, because certain people have different Christianity beliefs or whatever, religious beliefs. So Jock was basically saying, like, if he don't believe in it, then that's his right. So it was a lot of controversy surrounding Jock's statement. It was some gay guy that I don't know if he called into the radio station or what, but I kind of heard a little bit of it. I think somebody did a Harmony. I want to say it was Harmony did a story on it, did a reaction to it, where the guy was basically condemning Jock in a sense or whatever, or saying something about him, like trying to say he's homophobic, or it was something. But this is my thing. I feel like, just like it's accepted, certain people accept it, certain people won't accept it, but I don't feel like people should be blackballed or targeted because they don't accept it. That's their choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody has the right to their choice. Now, if they're being like, they taking their homophobia to a whole nother level to where it is harmful, then to me that's different. But I feel like, don't try to take people's choice away or their
Hey,
right
baby
to their
Shorty.
opinion on it because you don't like their opinion. Kind of like the shit we be dealing with people trying to do all kind of incriminating shit towards people because they have an opinion. That's how I looked at that situation. What you feel about it, Yams?
I look at it this way. I respect somebody that can tell me I don't like you, Cat,
Mhm.
because you are a minority woman.
Mhm.
I would respect you much more for saying that to me directly,
Yeah.
as opposed to you smiling and acting as
Mhm.
if you're my friend, and then I see you speaking about it
Mhm.
indirectly.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. So if
Mhm.
you feel a way, and I feel this with anybody, if you feel a way, then say that. But
Yep.
don't make me believe that you don't, and befriend me, and
Yeah.
it's something completely
Some
opposite,
snake
because
shit.
now I can't respect you because you deceived me, because you
Yeah.
know very well that you don't like me because of either my race, my gender, my sex, or whatever the case may be. Just
Yeah.
don't try to don't sugarcoat it with me. And I've dealt
Exactly.
with this in corporate America as well, where I've
Mhm.
had to blatantly ask somebody, like, what is it? What is it? I'm asking you to tell me. And if you can't tell me that, then I'm not gonna, then let's not do this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Don't be doing shit
miss
behind
me
my
with all
back.
that.
Yep. And that's the thing. Boosie is very vocal. Like, he don't agree with that lifestyle. But I'm like, don't condemn him or
Right, Jim.
he has a right to turn down money if he don't want to perform in a crowd that's 100% gays. He has that right. That's his right. But I don't feel like nobody should be blackballed. Like me, I have no problem with it. I love gay people. At the end of the day, I have a lot of gay people in my family. Like, I look at them just like anybody else, baby. I don't care about stuff like that. It's not that deep to me. But I also don't have a problem with people who are not as accepting. Now if they doing harmful stuff or stuff that can hurt somebody or something like that, that's different. But I can't be mad at a person because they're not comfortable around that lifestyle. Because, like I said, not everybody is as open, or some people was raised differently, and they have gays who understand that, because it was that situation with who it was. Somebody made some comments. I want to say it was the Just Hilarious. Remember
Hey,
that
Mikey.
situation with Just Hilarious, where I think that transgender lady had came out and said something about women act like real women act like they're the gatekeepers of periods or whatever, and Jess came out and made her statement, like basically saying we are. Did you see that?
I did, and I don't like Justice statements.
Well, I'm just using it as an example. Like some transgender women agree with her and some didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like basically some gay people will take it to the next level and some will see where heterosexuals are coming from. Like, they'll understand it on a different level.
Yeah, they with her, they just went too.
Hmm.
She went too in, and it just went all the
Yeah,
way
she
left.
went
You
too
know what I'm saying?
hard.
I
She
feel
went
like
and she
those two
didn't have
probably
to
should
do
have
that.
been better off having a one-on-one conversation
Hmm.
as opposed to social media. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I think
Hmm.
Lupac missed my question. I'm a survivor victim. I love you, Yakima. Lupac, do you feel the same way as food chains that does the same to the LGBTQ community?
What you mean? What they do to 'em?
Elaborate, Treasure.
Yeah,
But yeah,
please,
I just, you
please.
know what I don't like, and regardless of whatever, I just don't like jackasses.
Do you mean like as if, let's say, um, the gay community wants somebody to cater and they turn them down because they're gay? Is that what you mean by your statement? What I'm saying is I don't agree with it. Like, but I don't have an issue with somebody who like the situation with Lil Boosie. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like nobody should be blackballed because of their beliefs or their opinions or whatever, long as it's not harmful. That's my whole take on it. Me, I have no problem with it. Like I don't have a problem with nobody being gay, or if one of my kids was to come to me, I wouldn't have an issue with it. Like, that's just not me. I love everybody, but I just feel like if it's not harmful or affecting nobody, in a certain way or a certain manner, then I don't feel like they should be condemned or blackballed.
Hmm.
Y'all don't take my statement wrong now.
Right. I think she answered. Oh, she clarified, like refuse to serve them and stuff like that. Yeah,
Oh
all of the
no, to
above. I
me
think she
that's
answered.
some low key
She
racist shit
clarified.
too. Like, especially if you refusing them. I don't know. I wouldn't do it, so I can't speak for somebody else. But I know I wouldn't do it, baby. Money is money at the end of the day. I'm a businesswoman, but I don't disagree with their lifestyle either. So I wouldn't care if you gay, straight, transgender. I don't care. Like, live your life, baby. Live your life
Oh
to the
yeah,
fullest.
Treasure. Chick-fil-A has been very controversial over the
Mm-hmm.
years.
Yeah.
But it's crazy though, because I know some that in the community that support it. You know what I'm saying? And eat there. So it's so weird with that. But quiet as it's kept, you'll be surprised. Just like, guess
Mm-hmm.
what? These
Mm-hmm.
name brands, not off topic but on topic, just there's a lot of name brands, when it comes to the G's or the Louis or the whatever, that
Yeah.
they don't necessarily want our business.
Exactly. And it be some undercover type low key shit. Like, they want it, but they don't want it. You know what I'm saying? But they'll put like symbolic shit in their clothing lines, and people don't really be paying attention. But Chick-fil-A is big on religion. Like, they close on Sundays. We finally getting one out here. That's a place I never really I guess I got an unpopular opinion, but I never really
Didn't
was
Tommy
like.
Hilfiger come under fire for that years ago?
They said he was, but then they said they had actual proof. They say people were saying that he didn't like black people and he didn't want black people wearing his stuff and stuff like that. But they also said that it wasn't true. Like, those claims was debunked or something like that. But I mean, he worked with black people. He literally had um, well, she was mixed. Quincy Jones' daughter, Kadada, started the you can say the urban wear line under his brand. But I remember that controversy when when they were saying, "Well, he don't like black people," and mm,
Oh, Treasure, that could be a whole live because I heard Michael Jordan say a few things.
yes,
Honey.
but I don't call him abuse to fight for me. I just handle situations individually and accordingly. Go ahead, Jen. Yep, you got to though, because you know I feel like nobody should be grouped or categorized. We're all humans. We're all people at the end of the day, and not everybody think alike either. You know what I'm saying? Like just because a person might be gay, a person might be straight, or you got two straight people right here, two gay people right here. Not everybody's gonna have the same mind frame. So, I agree with Jen's statement. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be. It's kind of like, I don't want to say racism, but in a sense, you know how the thought process was with the whole racism type thing, where uh it passed down generations, and we didn't like black people, so our kids don't like them, and until people start breaking their curse, and it's deep, baby.
I think for people that make statements like that, they've never had situations in which they were, discriminated against, or
Mm-hmm.
had those situations, until you're ever followed around a store or blatantly treated differently in a restaurant, you can make these erroneous statements. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it easy for you to judge people just because they don't share the same sexual preference or religion or politics as you. But once you feel it yourself and you've been discriminated against,
Yep.
you'll never relate, so that's why I
Mm-hmm.
can't I can't, I don't want to inflict that pain on anyone because I've had it done to me,
Yep.
that I felt that way either because I was a woman or a minority or whatever the
Mm-hmm.
case may be. You know what I'm saying? You
That
got to
happened to me
feel
and my
something
mama before.
sometimes in order to feel someone else's hurt.
Yep. Exactly. Yep.
And if
It's
that's
just like,
never happened to you, some people have never experienced that. They
mm-hmm.
go through life blinded and they never had those types of, they've never had to face those situations where you're saying, well, wait a minute, wait, I've been here. Oh, there's no seats or no tables for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
until
Yep.
you feel that, you'll never be able to understand.
Yep. It's just like the saying, like when a mother loses her child and people try to console. Or, I know that's the first thing they say. I know I could never, I never dealt with that type of pain. So it's no words. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much the same thing, but it happened to me and my mom before. And we walked clean out and my mom cursed that lady out too. Like, bitch, we cussed that lady out. Baby, we are not up in here to try to steal not a damn goddamn thing. People be crazy though. You'd be surprised. Like it's crazy how it's so much still even in certain areas where it's real thick. You'll think that after everything that then transpired, it wouldn't be as bad, but certain areas is still bad. Like, did you watch that movie I told you about where they was on that plantation and they didn't know slavery was over because they had
No,
never left the plantation?
no.
Hmm. And the crazy part is that was based on a true story, baby. It's still going on because think about it. If you don't have access to TVs or phones or anything like that, and slavery was a generational thing. You was born into it. Like back in the day, they was born into it. So they didn't have access or they wasn't taught, taught like in school wise until a certain period of time. So if all you know is the plantation and you can't leave, then that's all you gonna know. What the damn? I forgot the damn name of the show again, y'all. Y'all, somebody put in the chat. It was with Kiki Palmer. What the damn? It's her name on there too. Her name is the name of the movie. But you gotta watch Yams. I think it's on Netflix
Miss
too.
Jimmy Jimson, Antebellum. Oh, thank you.
No, not
Open book. Hey,
Antebellum.
open.
Not Antebellum. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, she had a good day, but her party is Sunday. So I just brought her to the ramen place because my kids love noodles for some reason. So they got a ramen place in the next city. I brought her there and she had a good time. And then she had her
Treasure
little
says
meeting.
Harriet.
No, it's not Harriet. It's with Kiki Palmer and Common is on there as well. Damn,
Basha
sis,
says
I just
Alice.
Alice, that's it. I had just told you the name of that shit the other day. Remember? It's not a
I
long
miss you so
movie.
open. Sis, you
That
told me that. You sure?
Yeah, me was talking about. You was like, I'm gonna watch it, but I was supposed to message it to you so you didn't forget.
Oh, so it's
Um,
your fault then.
kinda,
So
kinda,
it's your fault.
in a sense. But it's good though because it's like none of the people knew. And I want to say I forgot where it was filmed. I don't know if it was Georgia, part of Georgia, but it's based on a true story because shit like that is still happening, y'all. Like it's still happening where those people are secluded and nobody goes visit big plantation areas and they don't even realize slavery is over. That's how they was able to make that movie. It was based on true events, and it took for her some shit to happen on the plantation and she get into it with the slave master or whatever, and then she just take out running trying to escape, and when she finally get off the plantation she end up on the highway on the freeway, like, and an 18-wheeler almost hit her. Common was driving it and he picked her up and she didn't know nothing. Like she was smart. You know how some of them will be smart, but they not like book smart because they didn't learn that, but she still had a lot of sense. So he kind of taught her, he showed her the phone, he showed her different stuff, and then she went back to their plantation and freed everybody and retaliated on his ass.
Night night. Child, I got to watch that. I didn't know that was that good.
Yes, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so cool out here.
You know what? And I never like tune into movies and watch it straight through, but it's not like,
Hmm.
you know,
It's not a
po-
long movie. It's kind
I
of short. It made me mad because it was short.
I just watched Ma on Netflix. Have you seen that?
No, I never wanted to watch that. It just looked weird to me. It was good to you?
It's very weird. I'll give you that. It is certainly weird, but it's a nice little thriller. You know what I'm saying? But it kept my interest. But mine was different. And you know what? I like Olivia Spencer, and I think that's I'm a bit biased. I want to see more of her. Um, I just feel like
Yeah.
she's a good actress that doesn't get roles enough to
Hmm.
show just how talented she is. But I watched it only because Olivia was in it, and
Yeah.
it's a weird thriller. I'll say that.
It's giving you and us or whatever.
That's exactly what it's given, sis.
I
I
think it's the
promise
same.
you.
The same person. What's his name, y'all? Peoples or what's that man name? That black guy that wrote you and I mean not you, us, we, whatever that shit called. Those weird movies.
Key and Peele, Jordan
Yeah,
Key.
yeah. Ain't it the same person that wrote my?
Yeah, Erica, that's where I watched it at.
Okay.
You know what, sis? I don't know if it is, but now that you said it, I can see that's his style.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely his style.
Yep. Yep. So
Jen, I thought the only one because when she did that goddamn robot in that movie, I said, Lord, and she
she
had
did
on
the
her hat.
robot.
Yeah, it's a weird little thriller. Yeah, that bitch did the robot. Kind of reminds me of the movie called The Reader. Oh, we
I
got a
never
movie
forget.
buff. Yes.
I remember the Rita.
Treasure, I had
That
to watch.
sounds familiar, the Rita.
I haven't watched, I don't think I've watched Us all the way through yet. I need to sit and watch it.
Olivia is, I never forget her famous line when she said, "Eat my shit."
Yes,
what's the
honey.
name? What's the name of the movie? I forget the movie, but I always remember that line. That shit
Oh,
never
it's
get
getting on
old.
my nerves. The Help?
Yeah, the help. Yep. She's like, "Eat
Yes.
my shit."
The Help.
That shit was funny.
What was it? Miss Minnie's Pies?
Yeah.
That was Miss Minnie
You
Pie,
can't have
child.
none of Miss Minnie's pie. It's just for your mama or whatever.
You know what? Now that them, us, get out, you know what? Okay, this could just be me reading into things, but he has a different mind. So I wonder if the title of his movies is going to spell like a whole sentence
Hmm. Exactly.
because he has them, us, get out. You know what I'm
He's
saying? I
unique
feel
like
like,
that. You never know.
yes, I feel like he's very cryptic. I can't wait till he does something else because I want to see. I feel like it's all gonna coincide like with the titles and it's all gonna mean things. Cause even if you watch, like I watched, I think probably every Key and Peele sketch. And while some was crazy, like others were very, only fellow nerds would, get it or chuckle. Now I wonder if he's exactly Yakima. I feel like the title of his movies is going to create some sort of sentence or something.
Oh my God. Lovecraft
Them,
Country was
us, get out.
crazy.
Like I feel like he's saying something to us, y'all.
Yep, you never know. He seemed like that
Like,
type.
okay, so them, us, get out. What if, like, you know what I'm saying? It's spelling like we need to get them out.
Get them and us out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see what his next title is gonna be. I feel like it's spelling something. Just
Did you
saying.
see? Did you see Lovecraft Country? That shit was
No,
crazy, but it was good. It was just weird and creepy, but it was real good.
was it?
Yes. Oh my God. What's her name? Who wrote that? What's her name, y'all? Damn, my sister be talking about her all the time because she love her shows. Um, she's
I'm still
very
crying that
popular,
she ain't
and
going on no more,
her
child.
damn name is on the tip of my tongue. Fuck. She's very popular. Like she's a good fucking writer, but she did her big one with Lovecraft Country. I can't believe they didn't call for a second season because that show did big numbers, y'all. It was weird as hell, but it was so fucking good. Like it had a mix of like racism, and they put a little bit of the Emmett Till story in there. It was
Is it
sci-fi
Issa Rae?
shit going on. Issa Rae, yep. It was Issa, yep.
What's so crazy? I didn't. What's just hearing what you were saying? What was in it?
Hmm.
It sounded so Issa. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah, she's a hell of a writer. I gotta give it to
Man,
her.
listen,
You never
that
watched it though?
Issa, don't play with my sis. Issa is whoo child.
Did you watch Lovecraft Country?
No, I haven't. But now
Sis,
that
go watch
shit
it.
is Issa too. I don't believe I didn't see that.
You
Maybe
got
I'll
to
start that
watch it.
tonight.
Like it's weird. It's weird, yeah, but it's so fucking good. And my sister had been telling me to watch it for the longest. It took me a while to watch it because it had like some horror stuff in there, and I'm scared. Like I'm scared of horror stuff, so it had the little jigaboo little things in there and some shit with some ghosts too. But it was like different on each episode. They had like it was a different story, some different shit to tell, whatever. But I watched it finally, and it was good. It was good as fuck. She's been trying to get me to watch Handmaid's Tale. I still never watched that yet.
I never.
My
Is it
sister be
still
on them
on
different shows
Hulu?
like that.
It's on Hulu.
What?
Is it still on Hulu?
Lovecraft Country?
Lovecraft.
It's on
Uh huh.
HBO for sure. It might be on
Woman
Hulu too.
King. Okay, Yakima said watch Underground too. Woman King was dope. Viola dancing at the end. I love a good dancing. Child, I don't
That
know
was
if
on
it.
Netflix.
Did y'all ever watch Miss? Did you ever, sis? You ever watch Miss Evers Boys?
Miss who?
Miss Evers Boys.
No, I know it sound familiar though.
It's an old one. Miss Evers Boys. It's basically they were doing research on minority men of a particular disease, and they put
Hmm.
them through all sort of tests and basically.
I know this bitch and kick herself out. I am weak. Yeah, I'm still kicking herself out. I love you. Who they are? Yo.
um Hello.
Bitch, I was laughing at your ass. I said, I know she ain't kick herself out.
No, child, the fact that it kicked me out and was just like waiting to enter the studio, I said, hold up, who did this?
Hmm. StreamYard be on some bullshit. They be tripping
Child,
for
don't get
real.
me started. Yes, okay. So
But they got
Jimmy
some
Jam
good
seen that
shows.
damn yes, Miss Evers
What that
Boys
song?
is based off the Tuskegee experience, the
No, what
experiments.
show?
Yes.
Where's Planet?
I be trying to talk in code up here because I don't know what they ban you for or what, or then you gotta do ad suitability, all craziness, y'all. But yes, Miss Evers Boy is good. But what's the actress? Why don't I know her name? Because she played in Holiday Heart too, but her name
Damn, they got a
is it
Holiday Heart
Alfrey?
too.
Is that Alfrey?
Alfred Woodard.
Was she? I'm trying to think of her name though. Is that Alfrey? Because she was the star in Holiday Heart too. but she was a star in Miss Evers Boys. But if y'all ain't
Mhm.
see, yes, Alfred, yes, thank you.
I just
It's
asked you
this
where it's
dance
playing
scene,
on.
child. If you want a good kiki, it's this dance scene in Miss Evers Boys where Alfred Woodard was feeling it, child. That gives me a good kiki every time I watch that movie to see her getting down in that jukebox setting.
I guess you don't want me to watch it.
You gotta watch it.
I asked you 5 times what it's playing on.
What? Because it's so old, sis. And like it has to be on. You just gotta, I'm sure it's on one of those apps like
Mhm.
HBO or like just shit. It's probably on YT. You know what I'm saying? But it's
I'm gonna have to
all the.
remember Miss Evers Boys. It's not
I
scary,
want to
huh?
say it's y'all. Ain't that over 10 years old? I think it's over 10 years at this point. But it was really good, especially because of the basis of the movie without saying too much to where
If it ain't
but
scary, I'll watch it.
it is not scary, child. It is very informative. And what they did, we were basically guinea pigs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You know what else is
We
good
were
that I watch?
Amazon Prime
Sirens.
says ma and
Oh,
Hulu.
Emma. Okay. Sirens. Did y'all watch Sirens? That's on I think it's on Hulu. That
No,
shit was
what's that?
good. You know the sirens kind of like the mermaid things, but they got some weird looking teeth. They basically an uglier version of a mermaid.
Oh
Do you ever heard of the
gosh.
story of this the siren where deep in the ocean or whatever they make like the siren noise and lure in sailors with the noise and then they unalive them? Never
No.
heard of that story? Well, sirens is like it's about they turn into humans when they on land or whatever, but
Mm-mm,
once they go in the
mm-mm.
water, huh?
That freaked me out with the whole turning into humans.
Well, they already partially that. Like they still look like even once. The only thing that really happens when the water touches them is they get their tail, and they 2 feet turn back into their tail or whatever, and then they have like these real razor sharp teeth and like long fingernail type things. But I'm scared of everything. It's not scary, so you can watch it definitely. But it's so good, y'all. I want to say they had only one season, and me and Carrie was watching it, and he's not into stuff like that, but he loved it. So that's how I know it was good. It was real good.
Oh, I
It's
gotta
called
watch that.
Sirens on Hulu. I was so mad because they was talking about making a season 2, but they changed their mind. I know y'all watch uh damn, what's the damn show on Netflix? They just ended season 4 was the last season with the plane disappearing. That's my shit, bro.
What is the girl? Speaking of the plane, Dominica, I don't remember what I'm gonna do to the guard, but it was either hunching or I'm gonna have to, show a titty or something to get some Cheetos. Um, but y'all seen that pilot that tried to take all them people out, child? He being charged with 83 or 84 counts.
You talking about some real shit or a movie?
Girl, real breaking news. You seen this?
Oh shoot, I never seen that. Wow.
Okay, so this was just in the last 48 hours, child. This pilot, basically, I don't want to misquote it, but he either, because then you'll get in trouble if it's misinformation, but he put out, I'll say this, the Alaskan pilot, yes, he put the passengers in extreme jeopardy of
Wow.
the plane basically having a catastrophic event that he did himself, knowing what the outcome could potentially be.
Mm-hmm.
You know how scary that is, child.
Wow.
No, it wasn't Treasure. Unfortunately, this was the actual pilot, child. So I don't know what was going on in his mental or what, but he really attempted to tamper and the entire flight, child. Rich
Damn.
sis says Lupac manifest.
Yes, I just was replying, babe. Did you see it?
No.
Oh my yams!
Why
If
am I
you don't
missing all
go,
these good shows?
listen to me. If you don't go watch Manifest, when I tell you, listen, this how good this show is. They had it was a pilot season, season one. They had canceled it because the ratings was low at first, but then people start like when it first popped off, the ratings was low, and then once they canceled it, people started watching it like the pilot season, and it shot up so much to where people started doing petitions and shit to bring that show back. When I tell you that show did numbers, like they made all the way to 4 seasons, and I guess because the storyline and it was so much, the budget started increasing to where, because it was so many, when you have a big cast, because it was about a bunch of people, like 200 passengers or two or more than 200 passengers on a plane, and the plane had some type of time lapse where they thought they was only gone for like 3 hours and 30 minutes, but their family, when they was back home, the plane was missing for 5 years.
Okay, I
So
gotta watch that. Hold up,
when I
Ma.
tell
So
you,
he
oh
was
my
saying,
goodness,
so that pilot, he was saying he was allegedly on shrooms when he tried to take
oh
that whole flight out. Child, I gotta
wow,
get into. Yeah, look at this. Has been breaking news. Um,
I'm
and
gonna have
he's
to look into that.
child. He's being charged with, it's either 83 or 84, and I'm sure that's with how many people were on board.
Did he
Um,
crash?
no, thank goodness these people are still alive and
Must
well.
have had a good
But
co-pilot.
honey, he almost took the entire flight out. Not good. But okay,
Wow.
manifest. Cause I'm watching right now. Rich Sis put me on. I'll mess the title up, but I'm watching. I'm only in the fourth episode of the first. The hand butcher's maid, the butcher's hand
Handmaid's
wives.
Tale.
What is it now?
Handmaid's Tale.
Yes.
That's what I was just talking about. Remember I said my sister been trying to get me to watch that forever, and I still never start. And she keeps saying it's so good. She was like, it's so good. So her and Rich must have similarities with they shows because she watched stuff like that. And I'm more of an action and comedy, and I like magical stuff. Like I like stuff with like superpowers, and like me and my kids watch a lot of Marvel movies, but I like stuff like that. So the type of stuff she be into, I don't really be watching. It'll take me a long time before I watch it. Then I'll be like, oh, okay, it was good. But you
Yes,
gotta
I am
watch
very hooked.
Manifest.
I am hooked. I haven't watched Pose, Niecy Pooh, and I do remember they did start it. There was a movie, I think it was called Alive, about that plane going down, and the people literally started, eating one
Mm-hmm.
another. This was
Yeah.
an old movie too, y'all, but I think that one was actually called Alive. And they, started eating one another, because they were in like the mountains, like the
Ugh.
Caucasus Mountains or something crazy like that, and they needed, meat. So they
Mm-hmm.
started, and they
Wow.
started with the buttocks, child, because I had the most meat. Um, just saying, they can have a whole bunch of my buttocks.
That rump rose, baby.
But yeah, I watched Jenny and I've been watched Jenny and
That's
Georgia
so
and Hot
good.
Mess, and yes, I liked it.
It's so
I
good.
enjoyed it.
Netflix get on my nerves though because they take too long to come out with their stuff. That's why I like watching Tyler Perry stuff, baby. He'll have he might get 24 to 30 episodes in one season, and he gonna put out half the first year and the other half the end of the year, and the next time by the year come back, you getting your show again. Netflix, you gotta wait. They give you 6 to 8 episodes, maybe 10 if you're lucky. Then you gotta wait a whole year, and you gotta rewatch the damn season all over again to remember what happened in the first one. I can't stand that. But
You
since
know
you
what,
gotta watch
Jen?
Manifest,
You
it
know what, Jen?
stimulates
Don't
your
do her.
intellect.
She innocent. She innocent. Don't do her. But that's how I felt because I was obsessed with You on Netflix. Did you watch You or anybody watch You with Joe?
I be doing that with my fiance. He be like, "Babe, you didn't watch that show without me, huh?" But he fall asleep on the episode. Shit. Which
Did you watch You on Netflix?
I never finished it. I'm still on the beginning of season 2, y'all.
So I was obsessed, and I would hunch Joe because I'm sick like that. But I hate when shows, because when I get good, like if something is good, I need to keep watching it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's when like seasons like that on Netflix, it makes me so mad because after you watch it, you be sitting there like, okay, next season, what am I
Yep.
gonna do? Because they don't
Yep.
come out for damn near a year.
Shows be so good and you gotta wait forever just to see another season. I cannot stand it. And Netflix be having some of the best goddamn shows. But what really pissed me off about them is they'll give you like a pilot season of something so fire and then cancel it. I be
hmm
like,
Richard Roundtree
I'm
passed
not doing
away.
this. Damn.
Oh,
Wow.
I
Yeah, but
haven't watched.
you
Everyone keeps telling me about P Valley, and I've never watched it.
ooh, so good. But sis, I'm telling you, put manifest on your list next because talk about stimulate your intellect. And you the type of person that you are, like into books and all kind of other stuff, you gonna love it. Let me tell you why. Because it's like it's mind boggling. The stuff that the chain of events that happens, they talk about stuff like with what is it? Adam's ark or whatever, Noah's ark, like a piece of Noah ark, and it's just stuff within books and like all kind of old stuff, like stuff from the Bible, sayings, and is it you gonna love it? I'm telling you, it's like putting a puzzle together and they figuring out a different puzzle every episode. They have to figure out a calling or something bad happens.
Oh, I
It's
gotta watch
listen
it
on
because I
your
love, like,
toes.
because I told you I kept like my antique store and I collect antiques. So I
Yeah.
found this.
Oh, yep.
It's
You
like
gonna
a
love it.
old. It's even like the book itself is really hard. I'll take a picture and put it on my community wall.
Mhm.
But it's from 1911, and it was a doctor,
Oh,
and he would log all of the illnesses that would came come in and the prices. And I
damn.
have this whole entire book in the ledger. It's so old, and you can smell it in the papers. Like I love, like this is what I'm like.
Mhm.
Oh, I get so excited talking about my antiques. But child, he had I'm not gonna say the illness, but the penicillin he prescribed in the charge
Mhm.
was 18 cents.
Wow. Now they gotta pay
Crazy.
hundreds. That shit crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
He had
Yep.
all the prices of everything he prescribed and all the illnesses, and I'm like, wow, it was really different around 1910,
Imagine if it was
1911.
still like
I
that.
have that whole doctor's journal. I won that at an auction.
Oh, that's
One of my
amazing.
favorites.
You know what? When you get ready to watch Manifest, let me know. I'ma start it over with you.
All
I'ma
right,
start
I'm
it
gonna
over.
start. You know what? All
Cause
right,
it's that
Sis, I'm gonna
good. I'll
start.
watch it again. Huh?
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start this weekend.
Okay.
Because that
Just
one, I
let me
will
know.
say, that sounds like that. I can't front. That tickled my fancy and feels like something I might need to watch.
I'm telling you, listen, you going when I tell you that show did numbers, you can ask anybody in the chat. If they ain't watched it, listen, that show did numbers, baby. Talk about good. Every episode have you I was binge watching it because it's like once you start watching, you can't get enough of it. Every episode is like they solving a puzzle and they gotta solve it within a certain time frame. Or and everybody from the plane that was on that plane is connected some type of way. It's crazy. You gonna love it though. It's
Oh, I
good.
gotta watch that. Is Manifest with the artifacts?
Yeah, kind of. Yup. They be fine like stuff like with the plane. Like everything is it's like something dealing with the Bible and in Revelation and like it's all connected. And that's something they be saying in the thing too. They be hearing voices saying it's all connected. It's all connected. Like you gonna see. I don't want to say too much, but let me know when you started. I'm gonna start it with you. That way, if you don't because I feel like it's one of those shows that you have to watch it more than once or you gonna miss something.
And who is Uncle Clifford and Angel Gibson? What's the
That's in
name of
P
what movie,
Valley.
baby? Because we're talking about a few right now. We're
That's P
talking about the
Valley.
show Manifest. Who's Uncle Clifford, y'all?
Uncle Clifford is P Valley. That's the you know how they have the house woman or whatever they call them in the strip club the madame but he's a
Yeah.
man and
Wait,
Uncle
so
Clifford's
Uncle
something else,
Clifford is the
baby.
madam?
Yes, he dressed in drag. He's something else. He is
Oh,
something
child, I got to
else.
now that seems up my
You gonna
alley.
like P
Hey,
Valley
Brittany.
too. P Valley is good too. Yeah, P Valley is really good. Man,
Oh
when is
yeah,
season 3
honey,
coming out?
Niecy Pooh. Not only am I familiar with Rachel, I've had correspondence with her. And she was set to speak at an engagement about 6 years ago. I'm an NAACP member, but that's a whole nother conversation within itself.
The white
But yeah.
being white and passed as a black woman. She literally was a member of the NAACP, but it's wow. Wait, what?
Um,
So she wasn't
Carolina,
white, she was black?
Carolina, I'm not even. I was gonna sit here and try, but I can't lie to y'all. I was supposed to watch Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th, and I still haven't watched that movie. I've never seen
Oh
Friday the
no.
13th in my
I
life.
can't do scary stuff. I'm sorry.
I've only heard about it, like, and I know like the because I've seen clips, but I've never actually watched the movie, and I did not watch it on Friday the 13th. Don't hold it against me. At least I'm honest. I'm gonna watch Friday the 13th.
Wait,
And no, ma, I
back to
never watched P Valley.
the Rachel Devices. Is that a movie, y'all?
Love the movie y'all gonna. Oh, Miss Angel, yeah, that's the one. We're supposed to be starting this weekend. It's called Manifest. So start it with us too if you got it. It's called Manifest. I'm starting it on
Yeah,
Friday, and we could watch together.
we could
Um,
discuss it too on the live. Is Rachel
yeah,
Devine
Niecy
a
Pooh.
movie, sis? It's a
Yes, I
movie.
know Miss Rachel very well.
Is it a movie or is it a show like a series?
What Manifest?
No, Rachel Divide.
Just Google her. All you she is
No,
quite the
I'm asking if
story.
that's a movie or is a story. Is what I want to say. So she was a white woman passing as a black woman
Yes,
or black
ma'am.
passing. Okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to watch that. I'm gonna look and see what it's on. Hopefully, I don't
There's
forget the
another
name of it.
heavy journalist that's also in controversy about that now, and I won't say his name, but that's a whole nother story as well. Hmm. But he's very active and very vocal, and I love what he does for the cause. But you know, still have some questions about you, bruh. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm starting with y'all. What is wait, my now is y'all a movie?
Yeah.
Who did y'all?
Wasn't it the one y'all was just talking about? What's his name again?
That's Jordan.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me Jordan got y'all,
I
us?
think. Don't quote me.
So he got y'all, us, them, get out. I'm
He's
telling you,
just
y'all. I feel
throwing
like this
names
man
together.
trying to tell us something, y'all. Wait, if that's him, and he said, I feel if that is him, y'all, we got to put this puzzle together because I feel like he's starting whatever sentence he's trying to put. He's starting it with y'all.
Hmm.
Just saying.
It seemed like it. Like he just throwing names together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is the point on? Nope. He did nope too. I'm not doing this with this man giving me these clues.
Wasn't Nope the one like in with the cowboys, or didn't they have one that was kind of like in the desert where they was on the horses, y'all?
Now I got to figure that out. Oh, child. All right. I done made it. It was only supposed to be about 30 minutes, y'all. But I'm about to wrap up because I promised. I said that I was hopping on at 9:30, even though it was an hour and 15 minutes late. I still hopped on because I love y'all and I miss y'all, especially those that rock with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's so
Yes.
many different content creators out here, but like for those that rock with me and like me, and can see me for me, I appreciate y'all. I respect y'all. Just
Mm-hmm.
saying. I
Yep.
gotta charge my phone because sis, you know I forget. So stay up because I got to tell you before I forget.
Okay. I'm
But
gonna be
I'm on 2%. So I'm gonna
I'm
charge
not
up
going
for a
to
little
sleep
bit.
yet. But
Yeah,
y'all,
I'm
I'm
about
a,
to
I'm gonna do a live tomorrow. I was
I'ma
supposed to
fry
do
me up a
one.
sausage or something.
I was supposed to do one. What today is Tuesday. I was supposed to do one yesterday, but I
Yes,
was in
you
the hair
were.
salon with Ham all night, and then I was supposed to do one today, but I had a busy day again. But I'm gonna do one for sure tomorrow. For sure,
Love
for
you
sure.
too. What movie name y'all cat? I don't know. Somebody put y'all. That's why I was saying, is y'all the name of a damn movie too?
I
Night
could
Jam.
have
If
sworn it
so,
was though.
got to figure that out. Ooh, I got to show y'all. I'm gonna just show y'all my thigh picture because I got a little bit of my Halloween outfit for this weekend. This little party I'm going to. Everybody has to have on a mask, y'all. You are not allowed to show your face,
Ooh,
and
I
it's
love that.
yes, honey. It is. You're not allowed to show your face. It's 35 and up, and
Okay, grown and sexy.
so I don't know. Hope and have a good time. But but you cannot show your face. You have to come masked. So I got me a little something, something. I went and put me a little something, something.
I'm weak.
Do a little something, something.
I'm laughing at Mom Deuce. I am weak. She was saying she.
I'm saying I'm watching Manifest.
That's why she was saying with y'all.
Wait, Yakima Chatty, watch the platform. What I do, Yakima?
I'm weak.
Good night. Much love, Angel. So yes, we are oh, Miss Reed, thank you. Peace, Yakima. Yes, we are starting Manifest on Friday,
That was
y'all.
a slow moment.
Yes, we can watch that together so we can have it to report. Yeah, I
Oh
had a
yeah.
slow ass moment. Don't do me, y'all. It's late.
Too bad we can't watch it on live and do like an episode per live. Like
Oh,
we
so
take
pretty,
turns.
Germ. I'm so sorry, putting pop. I know it has
But
to suck soon as you pop in.
you two be with that BS.
I'm telling you, I wish they would have sent you a notification, baby. I've been on literally 2 hours. I'm so
Yep.
sorry that you are popping in. Catch the replay. Hopefully they keep me up, but it's not a crazy. But yeah, y'all is on no, Manifest is on Netflix, sis.
Yep. Manifest
Yes.
fix, Lord. Manifest is on Netflix. I'm gonna
Hey,
start
don't
the
worry, be happy.
Rachel
Beautiful
Divide. I'm gonna start
face.
that tonight.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start Manifest and watch that and charge up my phone. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all are doing well. If you need me, you know to catch me on Facebook or send me an
Yeah.
email.
I'll
Just
see you
saying.
guys tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm gonna go live yet, but it's gonna be probably about 4-5.
Oh, yes, it's an early one too. Perfect.
Yep.
All right,
Got you
babies.
during the week. Love you
I'll talk to you in a little
guys.
bit, sis. Night, night, so
Okay.
pretty.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.